free your staff to focus on high-impact work while offering round-the-clock assistance to every student. With Element 451, you can deploy AI agents that reason, act, and provide support at scale, solving problems, analyzing data, and crafting personalized outreach instantly. These AI agents expand your team's abilities without replacing the human touch, allowing staff to dedicate their time to what matters most. Unlock the future of workforce enablement at element451.com.
This is The Application, where higher ed enrollment strategy gets tactical. I'm Allison Tercio, marketer, curious question asker, and your guide through what's next and what's working in higher ed. Join us as we focus on what really matters, connecting with students and parents in more human, personalized ways, and using tools like AI to make that connection scalable and smart. From rethinking your inquiry campaigns to fixing funnel friction, everything we cover is about creating better experiences for students and better results for your team. Whether you lead the team, recruit the students, build the campaigns, or manage the message, you'll walk away from every episode with something you can use right now. Are you ready to get one step closer to your next enrollment win? Let's go. Summer melt work is all heart and a lot of hustle, but too often, the people doing the most to support students are stretched way too thin. If you've ever thought, I know what would help this student if only I had time to write that follow-up, prep that call, or summarize those notes, this episode was made for you. We're going to wrap up the Melt Season Playbook with a look at how to use AI to multiply your effort, not your hours. So think of it as scaling your impact while protecting your sanity. Who doesn't want that? My first idea is around turning counselor notes into action. Counselor notes, I want you to think of them as, and this is how I think of them, they are gold. They are gold that's already in our system. It's those one-on-one convos that are full of insights, but often they just sit in the CRM. So try this. Here's a note from a counselor about a student who's unsure about their major. Can you help me turn this into a follow-up email that feels warm, supportive, and encouraging? You still edit it. You still add the personal flair. You make sure it sounds like you. But AI saves you 10 minutes of translating bullet points into something sendable. Now your counselor's time turns into a touch point. Idea number 2. Build better content with students, but faster. Our student ambassadors are our most powerful resource, but between recruiting them, prepping them, and packaging their stories, content creation can stall out. AI can help us speed up the messy middle, not by writing the whole story, but by organizing our process. So let's say you already have a video clip or a quote from a student. We can ask AI, what themes or messages come through in this student's quote that might resonate with Melt Risk students? Now you've got a sense of how this story connects emotionally, whether it's about belonging, affordability, or finding their people. Or if you're planning ahead for a campaign, try this one. Based on our current Melt concerns, such as students not completing housing or nervousness about financial aid, what types of ambassador stories should we be collecting right now? So this isn't about content creation. It's about content strategy and content support. You're still running the interviews. You're still writing the captions. You're still editing the reels. You're still finding the students. But AI helps you focus the message so that every story hits the mark. And my last idea for today, train your team without tech overload. You do not have to roll out a full AI training program to make a difference with your team. You just need to give them a few low-pressure ways to try it. Here's a prompt that you could share with admissions counselors. What are 3 ways an admissions counselor could use AI to simplify summer outreach? Let them test it. Use Slack or Google Chat or shared doc to collect wins. Create a mini culture of what worked for me. We don't need to turn our staff into these perfect prompt engineers. What we can do is help them think faster, work smarter, and spend more time in those moments that matter, in those relationship building opportunities. And if you've got a team member who wants to go a little deeper, Show them the deep research tool. It's perfect for exploring what your audience is worried about right now without needing a subscription to a fancy market research database. To close it out, here's the truth. AI isn't here to replace you as a person or your people. It is here to support. It can help turn counselor time into more student follow-up. It helps you get student voices out into the world faster. It can help your team breathe a little easier. So melt season doesn't have to feel like burnout season. When you let AI handle the heavy lifting of organizing, summarizing, brainstorming, we get more time to connect. And that wraps up our Melt Season Playbook. If you missed episodes 1 and 2, go back and grab them. You'll hear how to use AI to find the students who need you most and how to communicate in smarter, more empathetic ways. Thanks so much for listening to the application. I'm Allison Tercio, and as always, I'm cheering you on as you lead the way into a more human, more strategic, and more empowered enrollment season. Thanks for listening to the application. This show is a proud member of the Enrollify Network, home to Higher Ed's largest collection of podcasts. Enrollify is where higher ed goes to grow, so be sure to check out our other podcasts, webinars, video clips, blogs, and so much more. Visit enrollify.org and subscribe for all the latest details and content drops directly to your inbox. Enrollify is brought to you by Element 451, the digital workforce platform for higher ed. Learn more at element451.com.